The shrill ring of the phone shattered the stillness of the night, jolting me awake from a deep slumber. Groggy and disoriented, I fumbled for the receiver, my heart pounding in my chest. As I brought it to my ear, a trembling voice on the other end whispered words that sent a chill down my spine. "There's something in my house," the voice quivered. "Something malevolent." My name is Angela, and I have never been fascinated by the unknown. I never thought I could be drawn to the enigmatic realm of the supernatural. But little did I know that this call would be the beginning of an unimaginable nightmare that would test the limits of my courage. The voice on the other end belonged to Emilia, a woman who had just parked into the new home she bought from our agency 3 months ago. She recounted over the phone eerie happenings in her house. Compelled by both curiosity and compassion, I agreed to meet Emilia and investigate the haunting plaguing her home. With my camera in hand, I journeyed to her secluded house nestled deep within the dense forests of a small town in Oregon. As I approached Emily's house, a sense of unease settled over me like a heavy fog. The once charming abode now stood as a shadow of its former self, its weathered exterior and overgrown garden mirroring the ominous presence within. Emilia greeted me with weary eyes and trembling hands, her once vibrant spirit now dampened by the weight of fear. We started digging into the history of the building, asking questions, seeking answers from the buildings nearest to the mansion. The house was a tapestry of whispers and secrets, its walls holding echoes of a tragic past. We delved into the history, unearthing tales of a family torn apart by unspeakable tragedy. Dark rumors circulated, speaking of a vengeful spirit that sought to torment any who dared to live in the mansion. The man who built the mansion installed the spirit for wealth and power, and when he had traveled to the journey of no return, his successor rebelled against the spirit, which resulted in the death of their 2 children. So they sold it off to escape the trauma. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting eerie shadows upon the walls, we prepared for a night of chilling exploration. Armed with cameras, voice recorders, and shared resolve, we aimed to capture evidence of the supernatural. The hours ticked by, and the once mundane house transformed into a theater of the macabre. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering secrets long forgotten. We documented unexplained phenomena, flickering lights, objects moving of their own accord, and bone-chilling whispers that seemed to echo from another realm. But it was when the clock struck midnight that the true horror unfurled. A door creaked open, revealing a pitch-black void that beckoned us to step closer. The temperature plummeted, chilling the air to an icy embrace. Dread consumed us. Its suffocating presence is almost tangible. Within the darkness, we encountered a malevolent force that defied comprehension. A swirling vortex of despair and anguish. It fed on our fear, haunting us with glimpses of its tormented past. The spirit's ethereal cries echoed through the halls, luring us deeper into its web of terror. As the night wore on, our resolve wavered, and the weight of the supernatural presence became too much to bear. We found ourselves entangled in a horrifying dance with the unknown, desperate to escape the clutches of the malevolent entity. With every ounce of strength, we raced towards the front door, our hearts pounding in our chests. The air grew thick with a suffocating presence, as if the very essence of evil sought to trap us within its realm. The house seemed to conspire against our escape, doors slamming shut and corridors twisting in on themselves, as if guided by an unseen malevolence. Frantically, we searched for a way out, our trembling hands fumbling with doorknobs and windows. But with each attempt, the supernatural force grew stronger, tightening its grip on our trembling souls. It seemed as though the house itself fought to keep us within its clutches, refusing to release us from its nightmarish grasp. Just as panic threatened to consume us entirely, a glimmer of hope emerged from a forgotten trapdoor concealed beneath a worn-out rug. We pried it open, revealing a narrow subway leading to the outside world. Without hesitation, we crawled through, adrenaline coursing through our veins, and emerged into the cool night air. Gasping for breath, we collapsed onto the dew-covered grass, our bodies trembling from the ordeal we had endured. Behind us, the house stood silent and foreboding, as if it had consumed our fears and grown stronger. But we had escaped its clutches, carrying with us the haunting memories and the weight of an experience that would forever change our lives. Though we had fled the confines of that haunted house, We soon realized that the malevolent spirit was not so easily left behind. Its presence lingered, like a haunting melody that echoed in the depths of our minds. Dreams turned into nightmares, plagued by visions of dark figures and sinister whispers that clawed at the edges of our sanity. Determined to find answers and bring an end to the torment, we delved deeper into the house's mystery. We sought the aid of paranormal experts, individuals who had dedicated their lives to unraveling the mysteries of the supernatural. Together, we returned to the mansion, armed with ancient rituals and artifacts said to banish the malevolent spirit. As we stepped once again into the house's haunted threshold, a solemn determination settled over us. Candles flickered, casting dancing shadows upon the walls as we prepared to confront the malevolent force that had tormented Emilia and me. The paranormal experts led us through a carefully orchestrated ritual, our voices resonating with ancient incantations that pierced the veil between worlds. We sprinkled consecrated salt, the symbol of purification, in every room, creating a barrier against the encroaching darkness. The air crackled with anticipation as we chanted the words of banishment, each syllable laced with a resolute belief in our purpose. The supernatural energy within the house intensified, the presence of the malevolent spirit growing stronger, but we held steadfast, refusing to yield. Suddenly, a deafening roar shook the very foundation of the house. Objects flew through the air, shattering against the walls, and an otherworldly shriek pierced the night. The entity fought desperately to maintain its hold, its anger and despair radiating in waves of ethereal energy. But we persisted, united in our mission to free the tormented souls trapped within these walls. Our voices rose in unison, drowning out the spirit's cries with our unwavering resolve. The ritual reached its crescendo, and with one final invocation, we commanded the malevolent force to depart. A blinding light enveloped the house, dispelling the darkness that clung to every corner. It seemed as if time stood still, as the weight of the supernatural presence lifted, leaving only a profound sense of relief in its wake. As the light receded, we found ourselves standing in a house transformed. The heavy atmosphere dissipated, replaced by a gentle tranquility. The walls that once whispered tales of despair now seemed to echo with a sense of closure, as if the souls trapped within had finally found peace. Emilia and I shared a moment of profound gratitude and relief, our eyes meeting in silent acknowledgement of the journey we had endured together. In the aftermath, news of the house's transformation spread throughout the town, attracting visitors who sought solace and closure in the place once plagued by malevolence. We now, bound by a shared experience, embarked on a new journey, using our first-hand knowledge to help others facing similar hauntings. Together, we formed a team dedicated to investigating and cleansing homes tainted by supernatural forces. Our mission was to bring peace to those haunted by the echoes of the past and to restore balance in places consumed by darkness. As the years passed, our team grew, expanding our reach to help those in need beyond the borders of our small town. We encountered many more malevolent spirits, faced countless dangers, and bore witness to the miraculous release of trapped souls. But through it all, we never forgot the house that had forever changed us. Thus, our journey continues,